Will the House come to order? Mr. Clerk.
Aloha and good afternoon. Today's invocation will be delivered by Representative May Besario Mizuno. Will the members who wish to participate please rise?
Thank you, members. Please be seated. I would like to dedicate a song to all of you for your dedication to make Hawaii a better place. This song was from a Filipino singer and songwriter, Basil Valdez. You believe in yourself, if you believe there's someone who walks through life with you, you'll never be alone. Just learn to reach out and open your heart. Lift up your hands to God, and He'll show you the way. And He said, cast your burdens upon me, those who are heavily laden. Come to me, all of you who are tired of carrying heavy loads. For the yoke I will give you is easy, and my burden is light. Come to me, and I will give you rest. Mahalo.
Thank you, Representative Mizuno. Item 1, roll call. Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
Mr. Ayu, Mr. Alcos, Ms. Amato, Ms. Bellotti, Mr. Chun, Ms. Cochran, Mr. Evslin, Mr. Ganadin, Mr. Garcia, Mr. Garrett, Mr. Gates, Mr. Hashem, Mr. Holt, Ms. Hussey Burdick, Ms. Ichiyama, Ms. Kahaloa, Ms. Capella, Mr. Kila, Ms. Kitagawa, Mr. Kobayashi, Mr. Kong, Ms. Lachika, Ms. Lamosao, Ms. Lowen, Ms. Martin, Ms. Martinez, Mr. Matayoshi, Ms. Matsumoto, Mr. Miyake, Ms. Mizuno, Ms. Morikawa, Ms. Nakamura, Mr. Nakashima, Mr. Nishimoto, Mr. Onishi, Ms. Peruso, Mr. Pirik, Ms. Poe, Mr. Quinlan, Mr. Saiki, Mr. Sayama, Ms. Souza, Mr. Takayama, Ms. Takenouchi, Mr. Tam, Mr. Tarnas, Mr. Todd, Mr. Ward,
Excuse.
Mr. Woodson, Mr. Yamashita, Mr. Speaker.
Present.
Mr. Speaker, 50 members are present, 1 is excused.
Thank you. Item 2, reading of the journal. Representative Morikawa.
Mr. Speaker, may this matter be deferred.
So ordered. Item 3, Mr. Clerk, are there any messages from the Governor?
Mr. Speaker, there are none.
Item 4, Mr. Clerk, are there any Senate communications?
Mr. Speaker, there are none.
Members, introductions. Representative Quinlan.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. In the gallery today, we have a dear friend of mine and someone whom I consider to be the kindest person in state government, a former legislator, but now at the governor's office, John Mizuno. Welcome to your House of Representatives. And Mr. Speaker, I would be remiss if I did not mention the Robin to his Batman, the C-3PO to his R2-D2, Brandon Mitsuda. Welcome to your House of Representatives.
Representative Morikawa.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. In the gallery today, I have constituents from Kauai who are here discussing very important voting issues. I'll call them out, and you can give them a round of applause after I've said all their names. There's Koa Fuller, Nathaniel Fisher, Tadashi Muratake, Junior San Augustine, Nick and Jesse Croft, and of course we have Clayton Kubo and Fern Holland. Did I miss anybody? Okay. We'll make sure that your names are all inserted in the journal. Thank you. Welcome to your House of Representatives.
Representative Vayu.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'd like to introduce my staff here in the gallery today. My office manager, Joy Nakashima, my committee clerk, Raina Brown, and my ledge aide, Kaimi Haas. Welcome to your House of Representatives.
Representative Mizuno.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I would also like to introduce my brother, Clint Bisario, and my staff legislative aide, Aaron Fernandez. And also, I would be remiss if I did not recognize our former staff and now the homelessness staff, Ms. Christine Fenn. Welcome to your House of Representatives.
All right, members, with no further introductions, let's move on to the order of the day. Item 5, introductions of resolutions. Mr. Clerk, are there any resolutions for action?
Mr. Speaker, there are no resolutions for action. May all others be referred to print.
So ordered. Item 6, announcements. Members, are there any announcements? Representative Ward.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. As following Representative Kong, just a reminder, today's the Fellowship Luncheon. And that was when Representative Mizuno and I would come and make the announcement. By the way, you're free to come. You can even take my lunch. And if you haven't ordered your lunch, you can also have somebody's lunch. No, my lunch. But it's going to be right after session around 12:30, 12:45. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. No further announcements. Representative Morikawa to adjourn.
Mr. Speaker, I move that this House stand adjourned until 12 o'clock noon tomorrow.
Representative Garcia.
Mr. Speaker, I second the motion.
All those in favor say aye. All those opposed say no. The motion is carried. The House stands adjourned until 12 noon tomorrow.